Hello everybody, welcome. On this example, we're going to make something very important when learning macros for Excel. I have here a list of incomes, and this can alternate. I have 12 here, but it could be 6, it could be 3, it could be 2, it could be 15, it could be 100, it doesn't matter. The thing that I need to do is to start from the top, and I'm going to read all the incomes, and when I'm done, I'm going to insert a line here saying total, and I'm going to insert the total added here. Although it's a simple process, and although you can do it in several other ways, I want to start a subject very important with you called repetition, looping on macros. So what I want you to do is the following. I have this spreadsheet here, all the way 1 from 12, and I'm going to insert a module, because the place to hold macros is a module. Then I'm gonna add a macro called total, like this, okay? Then I'm gonna make a counter to help me through my work, and I'm gonna set this counter as 1, because my macros is starting on cell A1, okay? Then I'm gonna do a repetition structure. That's going to start like this. I'm going to make a task do until. So I'm going to do this task until something happens. In this case will be cells. In the line that my counter is pointing to, column 1. So I got the row here, which is the counter, and I got the column, which is 1, is going to be equal to nothing, empty. So this task is going to repeat itself till this condition is made, till it finds a cell on column 1 that has no value, okay? And I'm going to end this repetition structure here with the loop, and every time it does a task, I'm going to say counter is equal to itself plus 1. So counter is growing. Counter starts with 1, and every time I do a task, it's going to 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and so on. Till he gets 13, because 13 is going to access this cell here, 13 on column 1, and it's going to be equal to empty, as you can see on my Excel, and this is going to stop the repetition structure, okay? So this is how you're going to do this. And do what? What's the task to be done? Well, the task I'm going to set it right now. I'm going to say value is equal to value itself. So this is going to start as nothing. It's going to start as empty. Plus cells, the row of the counter. I'm sorry. The row where the counter is at. On the second column. So this is it. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's run this step by step so you can see this happening on real time, step by step with the F8 key. So I'm pressing F8 and I'm working my way through this. So I set my counter as 1 and I say, okay, you're gonna do a task till you find a cell on a row on column 1, which is A, column A. And this cell is going to have the value of empty, nothing, okay? So let's do this. Value, which is nothing, empty, is equal to 5,345. Okay, got it. Now I'm adding counter to 1, so counter is equal to 2. I'm here now. And here I get the value that I had, 5,345 plus 4,023, which is the value on rows 2. Now I'm adding that and I'm making my counter as 3, and then I'm going one more time. I got value as 9,368 plus 7,698. Just added that, you see? So I'm adding values to it, and I'm gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna leave my mouse here so I can see which line I'm at. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12. Now I'm going to 13. See, my counter is at 13. Now I'm going to loop it and take a look at this. Do until cells 13.1 is equal to empty. In this case, it is. So my loop structure is done. I'm going to press F8 and I'm out of the loop. So I was doing this code several times, this code in blue here, till I found a condition. The condition was found, and now I'm out of there. Okay? Just to finish our example, I'm gonna say, I'm on cells 13, right? So I'm gonna say cells counter, column 1 is equal to the word total, and cells counter, column 2 is going to receive the value that I have stored. So I'm gonna grab my pointer, I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna press F8 again. So I get total here, can you see on my line 13? And now the value, oh, something's wrong here. Counter, and there you go. I got 61,135. That's what I did. One more time to finish this macro, and this is it. This is my final example. Okay, although it seems a little bit simple, and most of you are probably thinking, I can do this with Excel, I don't need macros to do it. This is just an example for you to understand how to work with macros and to work with repetition and structures, and this can help you a lot. So this is our first example. I'm gonna make a lot more examples for you on my site, learningmacrosnow.com, and you also can subscribe my channel on YouTube so you can follow my videos. Thank you very much. See you next time.